I think that they do raise rates, but are extremely dovish and let the markets know that they're not going to do it for a while. I think the criticism that they've been under in that they're under the thumb of markets at all times, they need to get out from underneath that. And I think that they feel that if they raise rates and are extremely dovish, that it's not going to be that much different than doing nothing. Because by doing nothing, they're telling the world that they assume that there's going to be an even better time to raise interest rates. And 7 years into an expansion, and at least with the stock market, since that is their third mandate, the third longest bull market of all time, I don't know why they think by waiting there's going to somehow be another better time. And I've said this for years, there'll never be the right, perfect time to raise rates, especially when you've been stuck at zero for 7 years.
I think we've kind of forgotten a little bit about what really matters to our economy. What really matters is the strength of the consumer. And to Mandy's point, Costco's a great name in there, by the way. But on the discretionary side, you think about an Under Armour. We're going into the holiday spending season, and the consumer's in great shape. You know, just recently, I think it went over and everyone got caught up in the Fed and what's going on in China. But did you see the August print on wages? It came in at 0.03%. If you analyze that number, that means wages are up over 3.5% annually going forward if that number holds on. Couple that with a $115 billion tax credit in the form of gasoline, and you've got to love the discretionary sector.
Today is no surprise. I think the next couple of meetings are going to be more interesting. The Bank of Japan is beginning to acknowledge that domestic and international demand has been weaker than expected. Actually, the Cabinet Office estimates that there's now an output gap of about 1.5% in Japan. So there's slack in the system. It is weaker than expected. And additional macroeconomic stimulus, both fiscal and monetary, coming together in October, November, that's something that's starting to creep up on the radar.